Welcome all you +2 comedy modifiers back to the Black Watchmen. The conspiracy continues, already in progress. Welcome all you +2 comedy modifiers back to the stream. Welcome back to the Black Watchmen. We're 20 and a half hours into this, and we're in the off season still, and I am still stuck on the same damn puzzle that I just can't seem to get through. But we got some hints last time from someone in the chat, so hopefully we'll actually be able to do this. So let's go. Alright, it's still this. And I know what I need to do is deal with this stupid program that's a pain in my ass. Where is it? Oh, did I close? I didn't mean to close this. Look at my desktop. Isn't it nice? Alright, let's go to the archives for Black Watchmen. Oh, that's not where we need to go. We have to go to the Abs Temple. I did Abs today. Ugh. Alright, we went to the Abs Temple / Heaven. And then we got to go through this. If you haven't seen any of the previous Let's Plays, I've already answered all these questions and have done all the jokes that there are to do on these. So we're just going to blast through this so we can get to the part. There we go. Oh no, not this part. Gonna blast on through. We're going through to the other side. Okay. Where did our last earthly Grand Master enter the fire and move on to the next plane? I was told that I need to look up more information on Mr. Crowley. Oh yeah, we were trying to look up where he was cremated. So this is one of the ideas. We're gonna try these again, just to try them as answers. Whoa! And if this doesn't work, we are going to go through his actual book. Whoopsie! That's right. It's over here. Because that was the hint I was given. Enter. Control V. Let's just try. Let's try United Kingdom here. No. Let's try just Brighton. Just Brighton. And then we'll just try the crematorium. This is just Woodvale. No. Okay, let's go into Mr. Crowley's abracadabra or whatever. Dabra. There's a certain book that we need to look at. Crowley replace abracadabra. Interesting. But it's like 16. I can find it. There's a certain number I need. 14. Yeah, 418. This is the Book of Law. Oh, there's a phone number. I can just call him. He's at 666. Ooh. It's the Book of Law. The Book of Law. Here we go. The Beatles. No, the Book of Law. No, I know I found this freaking book already. Here it is. It's in the sacred text. Alright, so we're looking for where he's entered the fire. So fire. There we go. The gross must pass through the fire. Where's the... When did our last earthly grandmaster enter the fire? So maybe this will say a location. There's a word to be say about the hieroplantic task. Behold, there are 3 ordeals in one, and it may be given in 3 ways. The gross must pass through the fire. Let the fine be tried in intellect, and lawfully chosen ones in the highest. Thus ye have star and star system and system. Let not one know well the other. There are 4 gates to one palace. The floor of the palace is silver and gold. All right, can you tell me where these gates are? Blah, blah, blah. Let him enter the 4 gates. Will he not sink? Ho, warrior! What the hell is this nonsense? All right, maybe he says fire some other time here. Beauty and strength, force and fire. No, that's not it. Behold the mysteries, caressing the woman. What? Let me read that one out loud. Behold, these be grave mysteries, for there are only of my friends who be hermits. Now think not to find them in the forest or on the mountain, but in the beds of purple, caressed by magnificent beasts of women with large limbs, and fire and light in their eyes. Fire in their eyes is not good. Women with large limbs. You see the size of her legs? Those arms, ooh. A feast for fire or a feast for water. Ah, it's about Game of Thrones. Worship me with fire and mud. No, I need to enter the fire, please. But your holy place shall be untouched through the centuries, through with fire and sword. Now, see, it's about using fire, not crossing into fire. Damn it. All right. No, I don't... Maybe... This is the first time I notice he spells abracadabra differently, but... Where did our last earthly grandmaster enter the fire and move on to the next plane? Let me just try Aleister Crowley. Enter the... Gungeon? I don't think that makes sense. Enter the fire. What is this? The Boleskine House. New fire rips through Aleister Crowley's former home. That's interesting. We could try the Boleskine House. Oh, I'm in the wrong spot. No. Damn. Loch Ness. I don't feel like this is right, but that's usually when I just... No, that's not it either. Crowley, who died in 1947, was the infamous at the late 19th century and early 20th century for his promotion of the occult. Anything about how he died, maybe? Can I copy and paste this whole question? Maybe I was barking up the wrong tree. No, look at this. 1314. Death. Let's just look. I'll check just to see if it actually uses that phrasing about the Grandmasters. I mean, this is possible. Was sentenced to death. Blah, blah. Actions ordered by King Philip the Fair. Well, at least he's fair. He was burnt on the stake. On the Isles did... I don't know what this means. I'm just going to copy and paste this because it's a bunch of nonsense letters. Nope. I got a very itchy nose. I'm sorry. There was also this plan that we were doing. If you look at the source code... There's a bunch of garbage here. But you can find some of the information here. Can I control F in here? Control V? Oh, that's not what I wanted. Because I can find this, I believe, in the source code. Yeah. And I was trying to see if there was an answer in here. If you looked at history at those times where fire was used as punishment, when an individual was burned at the stake. Interesting. Maybe this is who we're talking about. I don't know what these words mean. Let me Google these words and maybe this is a date and not a location. Maybe it's just these part. Maybe it's just this part. No. Maybe just the last part here? Damn it. Alright, but in the source code there is something about being burnt at the stake. If you look at history at those times, we don't know what times, when fire was used as punishment, when an individual was burnt at the stake, the speed of burning was not always the same. Blah, blah, blah. Why do you think that is? I think the culture they live in changed people from what I once knew. I think these are my choices. I think I found part 2. Like what's going to happen after this question. But I don't know the answer to this question. If you're in the chat and you have ideas or you're confused at what the hell is going on, feel free to ask or answer. Let's see. That gives this a count. The Cardinals would when on the scaffold in front of Notre Dame? Maybe Notre Dame is the answer? Notre Dame? Is it Dame or Dom? I'm Irish. I should know. Dame. This is so infuriating. Templar Grand Master. This is good. Blah, blah, all these people were brought forth from the jail in which nearly 7 years they had lain to receive a sentence upon the cardinals in conjunction with the Arch of Sense and some other parlays from which it called. Considering the offenses, blah, blah, blah. Give me a location, please. Fair was supposed to be concluded. Jacques Demore arose. They had been guilty, they said, not of the crimes imputed to them, but on basely betraying the orders to save their own lives. It was pure and holy. The changes were fictitious and confessions false. Hastily, the cardinals delivered them to, this is a location. I don't want to know who the mayor of Paris is right now. I just don't. Préfet of Paris. Is it just Paris? Have I tried Paris yet? Well, I feel like I've entered every... Oh, God damn. Call the police and a fireman. I'm too hot. God damn. All right, finally, let's see what goes on after this moment. And that's going to do it for another cryptic episode of The Black Watchmen. Will I be able to solve this underlying conspiracy? Probably not. So please subscribe so you can watch me fail more. It's really what the people want to see. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.